First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Start.
Another one for Junkins. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. From the red zone on first. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Derwin James picks it. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line, and then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
Need a little bit there, kind of feels like a game of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room, no margin for error.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They send a man in motion. Second down pass play coming. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's going to be 4th and short. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go, go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
Ready? 19, 18, 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Judkins up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
The right side is caught by Jennings. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. They'll throw it. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Third down from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. On comes Braden Narveson to try this field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Narveson able to knock it through. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a first down. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal. Running it after the penalty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. He's going to throw this one. A little of a screen pass for Judkins. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
76, go!
Here he goes, third and long. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns go up 6-0 here in the first. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Narveson has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. The tackle's made, so this... Drive will begin at the 34-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big completion for the rookie out of Penn State, and it gets his guys the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Running it with Hampton. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That finds Pittman, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10, looking to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Throwing again on second. Going with a screen to Hampton. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Let's go. After 60. After 60. Check. Bobcat. Check.
Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
60 by 6.
Dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Shoves him off. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take the lead on the first play of the drive. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. For the point after, here's Narvison. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Chargers 7.
Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. Marion Hampton with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. J.K. Scott's on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So he sends this one out of bounds, and that's going to put the upcoming drive at the 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, Jack.
Judkins running between the tackles. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd down, looking for options. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's got a man left. He dodged the tackle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Working inside the red zone. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Still sticking with the passing game. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Judkins has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it! The Chargers get it! Has a hole left, room to run. 40. Hits the 20. And he is into the end zone, so they steal 2 points on the block kick and return.
Kate, plays like these and moments like these are such a reminder of every last little detail. I know some would call this luck, but I guarantee you they practice. They look at launch angles. They look at vulnerabilities. They look at chances for attack. And when they can get their hands up and block that point after and take it to the house, they will celebrate that one in the film room later.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Pass play on 1st and 10. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing here just before halftime. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets a pretty nice result there on the punt return to put an end to our first 2 quarters of play. Narveson has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Complete here to Hampton. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st down from the 42. Hampton trying the left side. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 street.
Back to Hampton. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. And it's Carson Schwarzenegger who got over there for the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They dropped their chance to get off the field. So let's see if this offense can make them pay. 3rd down. Back to throw now. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're out, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 4.
Chargers 16.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready?
On the give, here's Judkins. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. Touchdown! The Browns now lead by 10.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns drive their lead to 11. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Narveson has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Hampton now up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Browns are in the nickel for this 3rd down call. He's dropping back to throw. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hampton gets the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back to throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Having gained up about a handful there. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here we go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Oh, the football's loose. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Handoff now to Judkins. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Okay, ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Gotta be lying. Go.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And he has this down to the 34. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Browns first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready?
Here's Judkins on first down. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 30-yard line.
You just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the fourth quarter.
Okay.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Franco leading. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Narveson able to knock it through. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Here's Hampton on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And this is going to be short. A quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. Offensive line fast. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They send a tight end in motion. On the counter, it's Hampton. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Pass play now. The throw right side finds Pittman. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. He's going to throw it. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
From the gun on 3rd down. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Lions.
Now motion him out of the backfield.
Go.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
Down they go with Judkins. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Roll, roll, roll. Huh. Huh.
Another game to Judkins. That 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to find whatever breathing room you can.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. Fielded just beyond his 40. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Airing it out to start this drive. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Put the body on the line for his team. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
The Chargers, 1st down.
Going now on 1st down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. From the red zone on 1st. Oh, he's got it in close. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Well, for more than a couple of 1st downs away, it is 2nd and quite a bit after that sack. And he makes the catch. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Brings up 3rd down.
watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready.
Second quarterback run here. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.